Hey Clubhouse, Erin here. We are now on Ko-Fi, a support platform where you can help us grow while gaining access to exciting new storytime adventures like never before. Head to ko-fi.com and search Hippocampus Clubhouse in the Explore tab, where you'll find multiple ways to offer support, from one-time donations to choosing one of 4 membership options, all of which allow you even more access to both me and the Clubhouse, with special ways of saying thank you, including a personal shout-out to you right here on the podcast. Whether you're a monthly member, a one-time contributor, following us on Instagram, or simply love tuning in and sharing our story time with friends, we are so thankful for your support. Now, on to the show. Hi friends, welcome back to the Hippocampus Clubhouse, a fun and inclusive SEL-based storytelling podcast for kids. Erin here, and today we're exploring big feelings and how sometimes our emotions can feel so big that they take over our entire body. Have you ever felt so happy about something that you felt you might pop? Or so sad that your tears flow as fast as a river? Or maybe when someone you love is feeling something, it's almost as if you're feeling it too? Well, then today's story is for you. So let's get comfy cozy and ready to open our hearts and minds with The Boy with the Big, Big Feelings. Written by Brittany Wynn Lee. The Boy with the Big, Big Feelings. There once was a boy with feathery hair and a heart that was bursting with feeling. His emotions seemed bigger than everyone else's, and sometimes they made him go reeling. When playing outside on the yellowest of days, a loud truck might rumble on by. And wouldn't you know it, that big heart of his would push his feelings right out of his eyes. At night, when the shadows would form on the walls and fear would steal all of his rest, those feelings of his made it hard to breathe as they jumped up and down on his chest. Sometimes when his play had come to an end, or when things didn't go as he'd planned, the feelings would run down the length of his arms and clench when they got to his hands. He felt happy feelings as big as the others, from tickles and hide and go seek, and jokes and races and stories and songs that made feelings glow from his cheeks. Beautiful things would stick in his brain and not leave him for hours and hours. The fur of a dog, a fluffy white cloud, his mama, a banjo, or some flowers. But when someone he loved had a very hard day, he'd feel he'd been over-equipped to feel all of their feelings as deeply as they, which would quiver right out of his lip. He wondered, why me? Why this big giant heart? In a world that's so heavy and kind, where all of the feelings under the sun feel as if they were all made to be mine. So the boy tried to stuff all of his feelings deep down to control what he thought he should hide, afraid that the others would make fun of him if they saw all he felt deep inside. Would they think he was weak, dramatic, afraid? Would they call him a wimp or a baby? If they saw the big thumping heart in his chest, would they not want to play with him maybe? But while swinging one day, feeling oh so alone, he noticed a girl feeling blue. He marveled. What's that? Could it be? Yes, indeed. Her emotions were extra big, too. Are you okay? The boy asked the girl. I'm fine. It's just sometimes I get sad. He said, You do? Hey, I get sad too. I get scared and silly and mad. The two became pals who shared their big hearts, not feeling they had to pretend when they needed to cry or to laugh big and loud, since feelings had helped make them friends. And soon they noticed there were other big hearts in the classroom, the playground, the bus. And they smiled as they learned it wasn't just them. Hey, big emotions affect all of us. The boy and his friends slowly felt less alone with the feelings that lived deep inside them. Emotions might feel big and scary sometimes, but that is no reason to hide them. The end. So it seems, friends, that everyone has big feelings from time to time. As a highly sensitive person myself, I too get big feelings, just like you. And sometimes I feel what my friends and family feel. If they are happy, then I also feel happy. And if they are sad, then I too feel sad. I used to feel kind of strange about it, but now I know that my big feelings are actually kind of a superpower. It's true. When you can feel what others may feel, it's called empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. And it's very special because it helps us see what life is like from a different perspective or point of view. That's really important because it helps us all be respectful of others and more flexible with our plans so that we can all play together and have more fun. Sharing our feelings, especially with our words by talking about them, helps us to use our voice with power. Big feelings can be scary sometimes, but we should never bottle them up inside. It's best to breathe and let them flow in and then out of your body, like your breath, or as if you're letting a wave wash over you while you're standing in the ocean. When my big feelings take over, I like to stop and take long, deep sniffs in with my nose, and then blow out my air through my lips as if I'm blowing bubbles. What's something that you could do the next time you have a very big feeling? Friends, I hope you enjoyed today's story, and if you did, have a grown-up click the link in the show notes now. For more stories like this one, be sure to subscribe and visit our website at hippocampusclubhouse.com. Before we go, I want to say a big thank you to our Ko-Fi and Patreon supporters. Your contributions allow our free story time to reach children just like yours all around the world. Thank you for joining me for story time today, and until next time, remember to keep telling your story with an open heart while listening to others with an open mind.